good? What's good? This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought, back at it again, once again. Ha ha! What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Before we start the video, man, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the page, show love to the page, subscribe to me, run the likes up, that helps the channel grow, and always remember to hit that post bell notification if you like my content. So now, what's good? How y'all doing, man? Today, man, we finna talk about a cultural icon, Jerry Springer. He sadly passed away at the age of 79 today. You know what I'm saying? He was struggling with pancreatic cancer, and we lost him this morning at his home in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out the news clip of them talking about Jerry Springer real quick. Everything I'm using is fair use, so you know what I'm saying.
Got some breaking news here out of the Midwest. Longtime talk show host Jerry Springer is dead at the age of 79. He hosted the Jerry Springer Show, kind of remade talk TV, on the air for 27 years. Before that, he was a news anchor in Cincinnati. He was also the mayor of Cincinnati in the late 70s. His family says he died peacefully from cancer at his home in Chicago. He was 79 years old, as I mentioned. I knew Jerry Springer when I was a young man. First came into the business at the age of 19. We worked together at Cincinnati, WLWT, the NBC affiliate. Jerry Springer had so many skills and talents. Okay, he comes out, he was a lawyer, he's from Brooklyn, New York, loved the Yankees, loved Bruce Springsteen, loved the Beatles. He'd go around the local bars in Cincinnati after he finished the 11 o'clock show and get on stage and sing Beatles songs. I mean, he was a man of the people. But one thing he did that was very clever. He had a pulse on people in a way that very few people have. And he was hired as a news anchor, never done it before. And they said, you're going to be our guy. They were fourth in the market behind reruns of MASH on another station that no one watched. And he took them to number one.
Wow.
And he did it by, at the end of his broadcast, he'd do a 2-minute commentary every night on an issue of the day. And he concluded all those commentaries with the phrase, take care of yourself and each other. Then he'd say, good night, and his signature would go across the screen. Jerry Springer was a legend. And in so many ways, some people thought he was controversial because of the way he carried on his talk show. I knew him as a guy who would argue about Social Security at the age of 19. He didn't want it. I was like, Jerry, I'm making $9 grand a year. I have to have something toward the end. So Jerry Springer, rest in peace. And for now, you take care of yourself and each other.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Jerry Springer. Like I said, legendary, sometimes controversial, but most definitely legendary. I'm not going to make this a long video. I'm just going to talk about Jerry Springer real quick. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep on going. Like I said, Jerry Springer changed the game when it came to daytime TV in the 90s. When he started the Jerry Springer Show. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the news clip, he was a anchor man. He was a politician. Then he ended up went along and went to TV. In the beginning, the Jerry Springer Show was a political show. It had nothing to do with what it became at first. But once he realized entertainment was more selling, he switched it up, and the Jerry Springer Show became what it became. You know what I'm saying? And Jerry Springer changed the game for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? For the fights, to his final thoughts at the end, the crowd interaction, you know what I'm saying? Have the crowd do interviews at the end of the show, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just a worldwide figure. Jerry Springer started blowing up in the late 90s, especially after the movie Rainmaster came out. Once the movie Rainmaster came out, that's when Jerry Springer just took over daytime TV. As you know, Oprah Winfrey is the queen of daytime. She ran daytime talk TV for a long, long time, way before Jerry Springer even thought about even getting on television. So when Jerry Springer came along and he took the crown, you know what I'm saying, he had just as many ratings, if not more, than Oprah Winfrey at one point. And he was on TV for 27 years. So yeah, like I said, Jerry Springer, you know what I'm saying, he a legend, a legendary figure in daytime TV. When you think of the 90s, especially the late 90s in the time frame, you think of Jerry Springer. Cause everybody watched Jerry Springer. I don't give a damn how old you was. You watched Jerry Springer. Even if you were a kid and you ain't had no business watching Jerry Springer, you still watched it. You watched the show and everybody was just screaming out Jerry, Jerry, you know what I'm saying? Just interacting. So yeah, Jerry Springer will be missed, you know what I'm saying? He's an icon. He was a phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? He was an entertaining character. Jerry Springer is everything of what you think of TV now. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion, I feel like if it wasn't for Jerry Springer, you wouldn't have what you would call reality TV. Even though the Jerry Springer show was daytime talk show, it was a daytime talk show. The way he had it set up, it puts you in the mind of what you would may call a reality TV show because everything was so entertaining. The things that Jerry Springer was able to get away with, you can't do it today. You know what I'm saying? Like Jerry Springer had a lot of the LGBT community on his TV show at a time where it was still taboo. So no matter how you look at it, no matter how people feel about it, Jerry Springer is most definitely a legend, most definitely an icon, and he will be missed. And you're going to always remember the world famous Jerry Springer chant every time you think of him. And it goes something just like this.
We love Reggie. We love Reggie. We love Reggie.
Before people were screaming out World Star, people were screaming out Jerry. That's all I got to say. So, this the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the page. Like I said, Jerry Springer is a legend, icon. We gonna miss him. You know what I'm saying? Peace and one love. But let me change that up. Let me give you something of what Jerry always used to say. Take care of yourself and each other.